Don't forget to check us out on Patreon, where you'll receive exclusive content to videos that are not available on YouTube. And for those of you that like the one video instead of the 2 video format, you get that as well.
Bam.
For $1.
Bam.
It's $1 a month.
Yep. I think we're cooler than a bag of Cheetos.
You can't even get that for $1.
Hey, that's true. Not hot Cheetos, though. Only like regular Cheetos.
So check us out on Patreon, guys. We hope to see you there. What's up, YouTube? Your boys are back. I'm Ryan, my man, George.
What's shaking, guys? How y'all living out there?
Yeah, man. Coming back with another one. Unbiased, real reaction, all that kind of stuff,
All that
man.
shit.
The Doors. LA Woman, man. Thank you guys for, just commenting on that post last night, man. We was like, we need to get back to The Doors, man.
Riders of the Storm. I really like Riders of the Keys, man. The keys in that song were great.
Yeah, man. So this seemed like it was pretty much upvoted the most. This and the end. The end
was big.
Was pretty close too. So
And the only reason we gave, because we didn't count them, but we saw the end in LA Woman really going back and forth. But the reason we gave LA Woman the edge is because we know that that's been a huge request.
Yep.
Just on YouTube and Patreon in general for a while. So seems to be the song that we should probably do. Not to say that we won't get to the end of the future, but for right now, LA Woman. And we wanted to read something, guys, because before we cut the video on, we were like, let's do some research on the Doors, man. I think you guys kind of appreciate when we do some backstory. And I think it helps us kind of get a better understanding of the band and their impact.
And their influence and impact and
exactly.
all that stuff. Yep, absolutely.
We were reading this Rolling Stone article. In this one section of the article, they were saying, like, while groups like the Beatles or the many bands emerging from the Bay Area were earnestly touting a fusion of music, drugs, and idealism that they hope would reform and redeem a troubled age, the Doors had fashioned an album that looked at prospects. I'm assuming it's the album that we're doing, the first album. The Doors had fashioned an album that looked at prospects of hedonism and violence, of revolt and chaos, and embraced those prospects unflinchingly. Clearly, the Doors, in particular the group's thin, darkly handsome lead singer Jim Morrison. I've heard about Jim Morrison, though, guys. I kind of know some things about him.
He was wilding out.
There's a movie
boy.
that they did about the Doors as well. I remember seeing.
Yeah.
They understood a truth about their age that many other pop artists did not. Namely, that these were dangerous times, and dangerous not only because youth culture was under fire for breaking away from the established conventions and aspirations. So that's dope.
That is dope.
On some level, Morrison realized that the danger was also internal, that the love generation was hardly without its own dark impulses. In fact, Morrison seemed to understand that any generation so intent on giving itself permission to go as far as it could was also giving itself a license for destruction. And it seemed to gain both delight and affirmation from that understanding. So shout out to the writer here, Pkwy Gilmore, I think. Shout out to him.
It could be Michael. You know how people spell their names,
They gotta get fancy. It is Mikkel. Shout out to Michael Pkwy Gilmore. I thought that was very, very well written. And it helps us get some perspective on the mind of Jim Morrison, because I know he wrote a lot of their music, apparently.
And that was dope, because this was a generation of people like, love and peace, the hippie generation, So it's very interesting that they took a schism approach.
Schism. Love it.
Right? It's very interesting, man. That is very interesting.
Yeah, and I love it because I understand both perspectives. I understand that in a time of war, the Vietnam War, all these things happening, you wanting to have more of a positive outlook, right, with your music and get people to embrace peace. But I also understand a sort of realism that it seems that they were insinuating that Jim Morrison took with his music. The realism, like, almost like ignorance is bliss. We can't put a Band-Aid over these issues.
Exactly.
We're going in this peace direction, and we're all doing drugs, and everything's cool, and then that can lead to your destruction.
That's true.
You need to have a certain level of awareness for this. So I thought that was very well written.
Yeah, man.
Let us know if that's accurate, Doors fans. I know you guys know. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I know their fan base is crazy, especially Jim Morrison fans. Their fan base is crazy. So you guys know, I'm sure, a lot about the Doors and their history and all that good stuff. So just thought that'd be cool for us to read that. So let's get into it. We got L.A. Woman by The Doors. That sounded from the it sounded like America the Beautiful right there.
Really?
You don't think so?
Play that one more time. Play it one more time. One more time.
I don't know if that's a thing or I don't know, but
maybe
it sounded like that to me.
I didn't hear that.
Like a creepy version of it. You know what I mean? Like a distorted, creepy.
Well, let's run that back.
version. Like it's not beautiful, but you know what I'm saying? Like it's almost like America was once beautiful, and then this is sort of the
Like the aftermath and,
you know,
aftermath and
of
shit.
like
Yeah,
World War III or something. I don't know.
I guess so. I never would have gathered that though. I never would have gathered that until you just said that.
It sounds like
but
that.
probably though, based on what we just read, that probably is what they were going after.
And that's probably why that thought came to my mind, because of what we just read.
Yeah.
That's why it's good to have some sort of backstory.
Yeah,
sometimes.
exactly. Yep.
Because I don't know if that thought would have came to mind had we not
Right.
read that. So, all right, let's get to the song, guys. Let's go bass. Always love the jazzy.
This sounds like bluesish, right? A little
Bluesy,
bit.
jazzy. Always love that.
Hey.
Yeah, it's like rock jazz.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Well, I dig a little down about an hour ago. I took a look around there with the wind blow.
Doesn't it sound different?
Harry. I'm glad you said that, because that's
He
Go
sounds
ahead.
different. That's what, I don't know if you guys heard this over the music, guys, but I'm like, he sounds different. I don't
that
remember.
may not be him. Is there someone else that sings in the Doors other than Jim Morrison? Because I don't think that's him. Or am I?
Doesn't
tripping?
sound like him. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that though, man. Because
You
that's
know.
exactly what I was thinking. I was like, who is this?
Yeah.
Give us some feedback on that. It just threw me off because I don't remember Riders. We're gonna listen to Riders of the Storm
Right.
again, probably at the end of the video, but I don't remember his voice. I don't think that's Jim Morrison, but I could be wrong. Let us know in the comments. Nope, it's saying vocals Jim Morrison.
That's what it's saying, huh?
Yep, Jim Morrison on the vocals. So okay, this is interesting. It's a different
Sound.
style.
It's a different sound from him.
Yeah.
It's a different sound.
It's got a more of a soulful blues
Mm-hmm.
feel to it, man. Okay, let's keep it going. Sorry, guys. I just wanted to get that confident because that threw me way off.
Right.
Both of us way
Yeah, it
off.
was like, what the?
Okay.
That sounds good.
Well, I dig a little down about an hour ago.
Yeah, drastic change.
I took a look around there with the wind blow. With a little girl in a Hollywood bungalow. Are you a lucky little lady in the city of light? Or did you know the lost angel? City of night. City of night. City of night. City of night. Whoa, come on.
Playing, boy.
Yeah. That's cool.
They jamming, man.
Yeah. This would be cool, like to hear live, like at
kill
a
it,
little, little lounge or something. Be jamming. Yeah, man, it sounds like this would be fire live, though, man. You know, it seems like if you could be like in a little lounge, just jamming out to this, man, seeing the band play,
I completely agree.
and
It feels like just a smoothed out blues.
yeah,
jazz,
you know,
hint of rock, more so jazz and blues. Just jam session, man.
Right.
And his voice sounds very soulful, very
it does,
bluesish and soulful.
and it's obviously he's probably doing it deliberately, right?
I don't know.
To mimic the sound of this of the music, right? The jazzy type of blues sound. I believe that he's probably doing this deliberately. You know,
I don't know how he's
able to do it.
I haven't heard enough music. I don't know. Is this his voice? Does he typically
It might
sing
be.
soulful? Does he sing? Because Riders of the Storm, I just remember.
We got to revisit that
Yeah.
song. You're right.
Let's do it now. Because I don't remember his voice
Sounding like that.
sounding like that. That was maybe the song calls for a different. Either way, that's talent though,
Yeah,
right? For
yep.
him to be able to switch it up. But real quick, guys, let's check out Riders of the Storm here.
There's a killer on the road. His brain is squirming like a toad.
Yeah, it sounds
I
different.
just don't know what his. I guess that's probably the beauty of Jim Morrison.
Maybe he could just switch it up.
His versatility.
Yeah.
You know, how he can kind of incorporate different styles of.
Because he's like,
Yeah, this sounds like, to me, the image of the guy singing this I got is like a big dude, heavier set gentleman with a beard that just
Yeah.
has that deep, soulful griminess to his voice, grunginess to his voice,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
It just doesn't seem like he would sound like that. So
Exactly.
that's pretty cool.
And the name of the song is called "L.A. Woman," right?
Yep.
And isn't L.A. supposed to be the city of angels, right? Because he said the city of lights. You're just another lost angel. So I wonder if he switched that up. Just to kind of incorporate that city of angels type
Yep.
of thing and just switch it up a little bit. City of lights, are you another lost angel?
Like the groove, groovy, bluesy, jazzy, all
Yeah,
in
man.
one.
Yeah.
And I love his voice. A good, soulful, bluesy voice, man.
Yes,
Let's keep
sir.
it rocking.
L.A. woman, L.A. woman, L.A. woman, Sunday afternoon. L.A. woman, Sunday afternoon. L.A. woman, Sunday afternoon. Drive through your suburbs into your blues, into your blues, yeah. Into your into your blues. Oh, yeah.
Everybody's getting on.
Yeah.
The keys, bass, drumming.
Nice little breakdown here.
Smooth.
I see your hair is burning. Hills are filled with fire.
Made it 71.
If they say I never loved you, you know they are a liar. Driving down your freeway, midnight alleys roam.
Oh, so this is a metaphor for LA.
It's got to be.
Yeah,
It's got to be,
because he's
man.
saying, because that when he said driving down your freeway, so when he said specifically up here, I see your hair is burning. Hills, Hollywood Hills, are
Yep.
filled with fire. If they say I never loved you, you know that they are a liar. So driving down your freeway. So okay, I'll try to put this together overall, but I'm starting to see the LA woman. He may just be talking. Maybe it's a double entendre.
He could be talking
too.
about L.A. in
Women.
general, yeah.
You know, the women of LA are dealing with women in LA, but also just the city of LA.
Right,
You know what I
right,
mean?
the
What that
city of LA.
represents. So
Yep.
cool. Let's keep it going.
Driving down your freeway, midnight alleys roam. Cops in cars, the topless bars, never saw a woman so alone, so alone, so alone, so alone.
Yeah.
Motel money, murder madness. But ain't no more too glad to sadness.
Motel money, murder, madness. Let's change the mood from glad to sadness. I thought that was interesting because this song is so upbeat. right? It's like, we sitting here jamming and, the instrumentation, they're going off. And he's really talking about the darkness of LA, right?
And this is, like I said, this is in 71. So you can imagine, I mean, still to this day, people talk about the sort of the facade of LA, right? The facade and, it's the city of sunshine and women and Hollywood. And it's got this glamorous side to it. And he was more so in touch with the dark side of it. This was in 71.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean? We heard Tool talk about it, right? Tool was sort of in Anima in that song. You talked about just destroying LA. Right? So still, even and that's relatively modern in comparison to this song. And that seems to be a common thing amongst celebrities and artists that live in LA. Is this? I think it's these unrealistic standards, and this facade type of lifestyle, this fake lifestyle that people sort of portray coming, doing business in LA or living in LA. Exactly. And I love the fact that he was in touch with. Like, nah, bro. It's all smoke and mirrors, bro. It's all smoke and mirrors. Not everything in LA. I'm sure there's great parts of LA and there's greatness about LA, but there's another side that comes with it. So
absolutely.
I love that. All right, let's keep it going, guys.
The chain of mood to glad to sadness.
Oh, yeah, this is cool, dude. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
This is a what? 435? 430? This is smooth right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah,
that bass is killing me.
Yeah. Hey.
This is cool right here. We gotta stop it, man.
Yeah.
That transition right there.
I don't know if it's. Yeah,
that groove is crazy.
Yeah, this is nice right here, boy. He just letting it breathe, let it simmer a little bit. You know, like when you cooking a dish on the stove, man. You saute it, and then when you let it sit for a minute, right?
I can't cook. Ryan can cook.
Yeah, now
a little secret about Ryan. Boy can chef it up though, man.
But the moral of the story is, man, this breakdown, transition, whatever you want to call it, man, it's almost like let the audience take this in. Let's let it breathe. Let's let it marinate a little bit is the point I'm trying to make.
Yep.
Fire.
Great point.
Fire.
Loving
dude.
it. Let's keep it going.
Oh, yeah. Hey.
See that? It's just
Mr. Mojo rising. Mr. Mojo rising.
speeding it up a little bit.
Mr. Mojo rising.
That was slick.
Hey.
Mr. Mojo rising.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey. Hey. Oh, yeah. Hey, killing it. Hey, killing it. Hey.
This is fun.
Hey, hey.
They're killing it. You know a song is going, you going crazy
This
in a
is
song when you do the fucking piano like.
Yeah.
Are you a lucky little lady in the city of light? Oh, no, 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 thank you. City of night. City of night. City of night. City of night. Wow. Wow.
great.
That was incredible, man.
Yeah, that's playlist.
Dude.
I'm gonna be honest with you,
Yeah.
man. That wasn't playlist until. You already know what I'm gonna say and shit.
I'm sorry, I mean, I already know.
You know what I'm about to say. Right there in that breakdown, I say
Yep.
at the 4-minute and 36-second
dude.
mark when they slowed it down.
That was hot.
That groove right there, and into how they ended that,
And how they brought
sped
it back
up,
yep.
sped up the you know what I'm saying, the intensity of the song, and just the way he ended that, the soul in his voice. From that 4:36 on mark, that's when the song made my playlist. It was just gonna be a good song up until that point.
Shout out to Jim, Ray, Robbie, Mark, Jerry,
Sound like New
John.
Edition.
Yeah.
Ronnie, Bobby, Mike.
Yeah, that's everybody that's included in this band and the Doors, man, that makes up the band, man. Shout out to them, man. This was a great, great song. And I agree with you, George. That 4-minute and 35 seconds, whatever it was in there, to ending this song and how they brought it all
to
the
a
way
different
back
level.
was incredible. Up until that point,
It was good.
it was a good song, and I respected it more than more than being totally bought in and like, man, this is gonna
More
make
than wanting to
playlist.
listen to it.
Right.
Let's just call it what it is. More than wanting to listen to
Right,
it and just
exactly.
go back to it. It was more of a, we respect it. But
Dope.
they took it to a different level at that 40-36 mark. And they just jammed
Dope.
the fuck out. And I like that you shouted out everyone. That Ray on the keys was crazy.
Yep.
Jim's voice, I did not expect this
I didn't expect
soulful
that either.
BB King, that soulful blues tone. I didn't expect that at all based
Me
off
either.
of Riders on the Storm. I don't even think it sounds anything like Riders on the Storm.
Yeah.
So they caught me by surprise on
Great-
this one,
great
man.
song,
They
man.
grooved the hell out.
Great song, man.
Grooved out, jazzy, bluesy, soulful, and love the lyricism in this, man. I think and I guess how I'm taking it is just the darker side of LA, just
Yep.
talking about the other side, man. Not
Yep.
the glamorous Hollywood side, but the other side that no one. And I don't know if they were the first band to really touch on this in 1971. Touch on this the darkness of LA.
Yeah, man.
But I love that how he incorporated that in the music. So this was on every
Fire.
in every category.
Fire.
Check. Playlist.
Yep.
Shout out to our patrons for picking that one out. We kind of had that. We didn't do a poll, but it was pretty much it dominated one of the songs. This one in the end,
Yes, sir.
dominated the song suggestions. So fire. That's it.
That's it.
If you guys enjoyed that, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And also, guys, check out our Patreon channel. It will allow you to get exclusive content from us.
Yes, sir.
I'm George. That's Ryan, Lost in Vegas.
We out.
We out.